Yeah, I was talking to a girl at the grocery store that I go to, and there's a new girl working there, and she's always got a fucking mask on, and I just said to her, I said, "Man, take that." I said, "Man, take that dumb fucking mask off today, will you? What are you doing?" She's like, "What?" I said, "Man, how?" I go, "How's anybody supposed to see? How's anybody?" I go, "Do you got a boyfriend?" And she goes, "No." And I go, well, how's anybody supposed to, whatever, I mean, I'm just saying, like, no, I don't even know what you look like. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing wearing a mask? And I'm in my head going, I wouldn't date anybody that wore a mask anyways. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was really fucking bummed out that I seen my ex at the thrift store, and I'm looking at her. I'm just like looking at the outline of her, and I'm like, that looks like my ex-girlfriend. I can't tell with the fucking mask. And then she turned around, and I'm like, what are you doing wearing a mask? Like, what do you? We hooked up, because you weren't wearing a mask at your job the last time, when that went down. Now you don't know if somebody's been vaccinated or not or whatever. There's no dating anybody. There's no dating anybody today. You know what I mean? How? You know what I mean? They'd have to fall. They'd have to fall out of the fucking. They'd have to fall from the heavens, and even then, I wouldn't trust it. They'd have to be. They'd have to be a cat. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, listen. I seen a girl. She was showing off her engagement ring, and I just felt like saying, I didn't want to. I didn't say anything, but I just felt like, man, how sad is that? That people don't even know that what you think is going to be a bright future, and all of that stuff. It should be the happiest time of your life. It's not even going to fucking happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to happen. And I would never say that to somebody, but I think people, that's another thing, my ex said, I don't know, I don't want to talk about all this shit all the time and rabba-dabba-doo, but, I got my whole life ahead of me. And I go, bitch, you don't have, you have your whole life ahead of you. What do you think? This shit isn't going on right now? What do you think? This is, you can put your head in the sand all you want like an ostrich, but, hello, McFly, they're going to be, they're going to be coming for you. They're going to be coming for me. They're gonna want these passports, or even these fake cards and whatever. Eventually they're gonna go, well, we had to do something where, we had to chip people because of it, and now we know that you're safe and all this shit. So there's no dating. What would you have a dating website called right now? Tribulation Singles. You know what I mean? It's just funny. You still, even in what's going on, as much as you try to fight it is so hot out here. As much as you try to fight it, you still, as a human, want to get laid. Do you know what I mean? But it's even harder.